breakups aren't easy, and imagine having to announce your split to the world. During a recent episode of Us Weeklies here, for the Right Reasons podcast, Kaitlyn Bristowe revealed what it was like for Tayshia Adams to publicly discuss her ended engagement to Zac Clark on the Bachelorette. The men tell all. Tayshia that day was beside herself. She said, "I'm so proud of her for being so professional and being able to show up and put a smile on her face and do a great job hosting while going through it. I know she was just really struggling that day because the news had broke and she was really upset." Kaitlyn said they didn't want to ignore Zac and Tayshia's breakup during the show, but admitted it can be hard to bring up these topics without it feeling staged or scripted. Ultimately, she continued, they decided to talk about the split during the show because they wanted to make sure Tayshia has a voice and that she's able to talk about it and not just pretend. It didn't happen or just go through the whole show when she was clearly, struggling that day. I was really proud of her, and it was just tough to work, and because I wanted to put Tayshia's feelings first, Kaitlyn added. I saw her in the trailer so upset. She was having anxiety, and I was like, we don't have to address this if you don't want to. But I think if you want to have your own voice and be able to, just share how you're feeling. It's up to you. And so, at the end of the day, as long as she was, now I saw comfortable, she wasn't comfortable with it, but she wanted to address it. So, we had to put it in there somewhere, and honestly, I was just really proud of how she handled everything, because it felt like a true professional. About a year after Tayshia's season of The Bachelorette aired and fans watched her get engaged to Zac, her rep confirmed to E! News on Knob 22 that the two are no longer a couple. During the Men Tell All, which aired on Deck 6, Tayshia, who hosted Michelle Young's season of The Bachelorette with fellow Bachelorette Alan Kaitlyn, shared she was heartbroken. But we tried really hard, and I still love him very much. She continued while fighting back tears, and I'm not sure what the future holds. You know how it is, it's really tough. I really said all I had to say on that stage, she said on a recent episode of their Bachelor Happy Hour podcast. I don't really have anything to add to it just because I'm still going through it all. And yeah, I spoke my piece. And one day, when I feel like I have more to say, I'm sure we can talk about it all.